you feel this MMO stands out from others that exist?
Other MMOs? It is Elder Scrolls, which is huge. I mean, it's a great franchise. I can't think of a better game franchise to make an MMO off of right now. I mean, it's fantastic, especially with the success of Skyrim. So everyone knows it. It's a familiar world. We have a familiar art style. When you get into the game, you feel like you're in an Elder Scrolls game, and so that's we got that. And with that comes all the great stuff from the other games, like the action combat system and exploration-based content and stuff. So with all that together, that's the advantage.
When it comes to the Elder Scroll games, they've always been extremely deep and rich with lots and lots of gameplay hours. On the console side, what was the challenge of bringing that over to a story that essentially will continue on and on?
Well, all the other Elder Scrolls games, at least the modern ones, had DLC. So, you had a story and it finished, and then you had another thing that came along, and there was another story and it finished. So think about it that way. It's like, yeah, when we launch, there's a great story. You're the hero. You try to save the world, but there'll be other DLC if other content, other stuff as the game matures, and expect lots of new stories.
We're seeing in the online world a lot more instances type experiences where multiple people will come together and fight as things develop. What kind of elements will Elder Scrolls have when it comes to that group combat, group quest play?
Well, we have a giant PvP system, which is, of course, group-based and large group-based. I know that wasn't the heart of your question, but we do have that system. We are in the process right now of kind of refining what our high-end PvE endgame is going to be, and we've been talking about this concept called adventure zones, and that's kind of our internal name. We'll probably come up with a more exciting name, but really that's our high-end content, PvE content, where players can go group up and do some kind of high-level interactions. Elder Scrolls isn't full of like giant 50-foot monsters, so it's not like other MMOs like that. So we're coming up with some cool things. PvP is many on many, many people against many people. We're trying to structure our PvE high-end system more around many versus many, where your group members have to deal with lots of different threats and so forth. So we're kind of working with that concept right now.
I know you guys are at the beta stage. When will people actually be able to play the Elder Scrolls Online?
When it's ready.
How can people get involved in the beta?
You can go to elderscrollsonline.com and sign up right now. We are in beta. We send out invites about every couple of weeks. We have beta programs, some larger, some smaller, depending on what it is we're trying to test. Once a week, once every 2 weeks. So we're rolling with it right now.